Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to American Truck Simulator. Today we are in beautiful Fresno, California. We are taking a cargo of machine parts right on over to Carson City, Nevada. So without further ado, let's stall the truck. Let's get going. We've already picked up the load, as you can see, and all that's left to do for us is to get moving, to get out of Voltson Motors, which is Voltison, whatever, however it's pronounced. We have to get out of the car dealership and almost immediately crash because, hey, it's me. Why not almost immediately crash? So I am trying to be a bit quieter than usual today. My sister is currently in the next room working on some stuff for college, university, whatever you want to call it. So I'm intentionally trying to keep it down. So I do apologize for that, but it is necessary. Let's just roll into the intersection here. Lovely. We're going straight through once the light turns green. And that would be now. The truck wants to pick up speed at all. Looks like we're going to have to use the full gearbox, not just the low gears up to third. Why am I having issues with third? Or fifth normally, I guess. Oh, no, stop. Right, I'm gonna have to go for a racing hill start. Oop. Okay. Clutch. Fully in. Just partially depress it. And nope. Handbrake on again. I had it balanced there for a second. Okay, this is always the hardest part. I know the parking brake is engaged. I've put it on. Come on. Let's re-engage the parking brake. We haven't conked it out. We are, however, going backwards, and I'm running out of clutch to slip. Small bit more. We are moving forwards. I'm going to keep the clutch in a small bit. There we go. No, normally skip through intersections like that, but kind of had to there. Oh, the fun of it. Throw on cruise control at 30, just so you got a bit of control over the truck. We are at nice low speed, so we can steer a bit more aggressively than usual. This is the man who does nothing but steer aggressively. Turning right up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this legally. We actually have the lights in our favor, never mind. Gonna cut that out if I remember. So what you can do, because it's America, I'm sure many of you watching are American, we're leaving Fresno. We can put the foot down. We'll actually swap to 3 low just to get a bit of extra grunt. So if you're not American, this won't apply to you. If you're not American, you might not know this. If you are American, you probably do. In America, you can turn right on a red light unless there's a sign specifically stating otherwise. And there was no sign there, so I was perfectly within my rights to turn left. Right. Now I can see. I was watching an army recruitment thing, and I was wondering how people can screw up left and right so badly on the drill grounds. It's because they're just idiots like me. There's 55. Let's hit cruise control. And yeah, most of this is just going to be me on cruise control trying to steer this thing. It's not that hard, but there are sometimes corners that are a bit deceptive and catch me out. I'm actually gonna have to brake here again, so whoop, guess I'm turning immediately because I screwed that one up. So I'm using G27 with the Eaton Fuller 18-speed shifting pattern. One of them, I can't quite remember which shifting pattern I'm using, so I am having to hold down the clutch for a bit longer than I probably should have to at some points. Although that said, it's probably not a bad thing. I'll just come put on my day riding lights. It was night when I started setting up, so I kind of backtrack. So when I was setting up, it was middle of the night. The truck needed some fuel. I filled it up. The driver needed a rest, so I put him to sleep for a while, and then I went to Fresno. I was in Huron, that place. I drove over to Fresno at top speed because I'm insane, and I wanted to get this done quickly. It is currently 10:48 p.m, so it's a bit later than I would have liked. I've not been having a good day. Well, I have, but in terms of time constraints, not so great. I was kind of hoping of getting tomorrow's video recorded today as well, but that's not going to happen at this point. I can do that tomorrow after the stream, ideally, hopefully, maybe. So, yeah, all we really need to do is just cruise control our way through the Nevada desert. I really love these, like the circling, I'm guessing they're buzzards, the birds that are circling. There's usually an F-18 somewhere. Well, I don't know if it's an F-18, but there's usually a fighter jet flying around out here. Very rarely at night you can see, very rarely, and I've seen it before during one of the streams, you can see a UFO flying around in Nevada. I'm guessing that's kind of an Area 51 joke. So the landscape here is just beautiful, though. I mean, there's no other game that has landscapes like this except maybe Fallout, but they're all through random filters. This is, you know, unfiltered. This is just how the game looks, and it is truly spectacular landscapes. There's a tight turn coming up. I'm gonna try and stay at 55. This is a stupid idea. Onward, Struckmobile. Oh, the turn wasn't quite as tight as I'd expected. This one, however, is a bit tighter than that previous one, so let's kind of try and apex it. Lovely. I do love having the cruise control available. It makes things a lot easier and makes it less likely for me to screw up horribly and die he says, while coming at 55 miles an hour into what looks to be a hairpin, or some sort of hairpin. We are now in the state of Nevada, which is lovely. Let's see if we can see anything interesting in the way. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Oh, we're actually in a 70 speed limit. So let's get this thing accelerating again. Right up to, well, as fast as we can get it, I guess. As close to 70 as we can get, we are going. Nevada, I love you and your city speed limits. So for those of you who don't watch the streams and obviously can't see my feet or hands or anything, I am doing this all manually. All the shifting is manual. The only thing I do have that's a kind of a crutch is cruise control. All the shifting is manual with clutch. So occasionally you'll hear the gears grinding and a bit of trouble because I've screwed up. And it looks like I'm going to need to start slowing down in a moment. There's 70. See cruise control. And now let's start slowing down. You just heard the gearbox not being particularly impressed with my nonsense while I was doing that. That was lovely. Up into third high. And I'm just going to work our way through the gearbox. Unfortunately, it does feel like this load is rather heavy, so we're not accelerating as fast as I'd kind of like. I feel sorry for the guy behind us who's just like, please hurry up, dude. He's just sat there very patiently in his black truck. Looks black at this distance, it might be red. There's Tonopah coming up. Why is there a random speed limit of 30? I'll keep it at 29, that'll do. So just cruise through the town here of Tonopah. City of Tonopah. I'm not quite sure which it is. That was yellow, that's good for us. So it's just a case of carry on my wayward trucker. And if we're caught up by a red light up here, I can show you the truck. I think we've got time to spare. So I'm just gonna put it in neutral with the parking brake on and show you the truck. If I can find the right button. So, for those of you who haven't seen it before, here is our truck. It is a Peterbilt. I think there's only one Peterbilt in the game. Peterbilt, what is it? 579 duty cab. In the please follow us on Steam before release Steampunk DLC paint job. Rather beautiful. It's not fully done up quite yet, but I'm planning on getting it Kenworth W900 at some point soon. So, oh shush! Truck behind me wasn't impressed. Now, truck behind me, I hope you're happy. I've just broken the law to get you going where you need to go faster, because you're in such a rush. Stu behind me slowing down to let me in. He is now. So oh, 80 speed limit. Nevada, you crazy mofos. You crazy people in Nevada. Trucks here are limited to 80, but it's kilometers an hour. Yeah, again, I'll have to make definitely an audio cut. Because I cough. I coughed. this thing in to 5th. Seriously, America, how do you not have like 1 billion deaths on the road every year with truck limits of 70 miles an hour? I mean, I get that it's a desert and in reality there wouldn't be very many cars coming through 90% of the time. But it is a bit odd. The public storage in the desert. I'm sure I made a joke about that in the stream before. It's so far out that nobody wants to go there. Why do I smell alcohol? Or perfume? One of the two. Something definitely smells a bit odd. I'm gonna have to investigate that after the video's done. I'm hoping it's not something dangerous, like my computer starting to melt. Could just be a random smell that I think I'm smelling, but I'm not. And come on, 70. You know you want to hit it. Come on, truck. You can do 70. I believe in you. I've got you up to 100 before. You can do 70. With, what, 15,000 pounds of junk in the back? You can do 70 easy. I think I might be smelling my own breath. Because it kind of smells like bread. I know I've said it was alcohol before. I'm really honestly not sure what it is. Looks like the lights are going to have to go on. Because it is 7:22 PM in game. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And my foot is just flat to the floor. This is beautiful driving. This is the way I like to drive. Put the foot flat down and just let the truck do its thing. There's 70. I let cruise control take over the acceleration and braking. Now I can just steer with 2 hands, because I've been steering one-handed most of this time. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the gear stick. There's our destination up ahead. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ooh. Start steering 2-handed and I suddenly start steering worse because I'm trying to counter myself. That's a 65. We're actually going to be slowing down even further here, so just need to wait for the lights. Now left. Stand here, but then we're turning right again, and then comes the fun part, the parking. If I just keep it in this gear, it'll be fine. Whoops. Onto the curb slightly. Okay, where do you want it? Oh, that's... Usually the parking is a lot harder than this. That's one of the easier spaces I've seen in a while. Just go into low reverse gear. Look out the back so we can see what's going on at this side of the truck. And then just back it in. So throughout this you probably heard a slight rattling. And that wasn't like a problem with the truck. This rattling here, that's actually my wheel. The force feedback, I'm trying to turn it down, but it doesn't seem to want to behave today. so that's something you have to put up with. And we're parked. Parking brake on. Hit T, and we'll see what we got. 361 miles in 7 hours, consuming just over 100 gallons, so half a fuel tank. And a reward of $8,126, 403 experience. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That leaves us now with $18,543, which I can now repay the $10,000 loan. Yes. So we're down to $9,617. That's fine. Kind of want to get up to $228,550 to get rid of the $400,000 loan that I completely squandered in fines and problems. So, on Sunday you'll be getting 2 more deliveries. The first one will probably be from here in Carson City to, well, somewhere else. I'd like to try and get to Oakdale and Eureka, just so that I've got all the cities discovered. Maybe even, I think one to Reno would be a bit too short, so I'll be going at least to the likes of Truckee, maybe Redding, Winnemucca, Las Vegas, Ely, Pioche. Jackpot I don't like going to, there's nothing up there. I would like to try and get my way over to Eureka, so if there's a job to Eureka, which I can check right away from Carson City, and there's not. There's a nice job to Santa Cruz, a job to Elko, a job to Barstow, job to Stockton, so I'll probably end up going to Santa Cruz. So anyway, I'll decide that on Sunday's video. Thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, and tomorrow's video, just as a reminder, tomorrow's stream is 2 hours of Donetsk, and tomorrow's video is a 30-minute race in Project Cars. Until then, stay safe, and goodbye.